ever meet someone who shouldn't know a single thing about you, but somehow knows everything? Yeah, this story starts like that. It was a Tuesday night. Cold, quiet, the kind of quiet that feels planned. I'd had one of the worst days of my life. Bills overdue, job on the line. Mistakes haunting me like shadows. So I got on the last bus home. Didn't even care where I sat. But then, this old man got on. Slow, calm, almost like he'd been waiting for me. He sat right beside me, which was weird. The whole bus was empty. He didn't introduce himself. Didn't ask my name. Just whispered, "You've been carrying a heavy burden." I froze. He said it so directly, so gently, like he had access to my thoughts. I tried to laugh it off. "You don't know me, sir." He nodded slowly. "Oh, but heaven does." My chest tightened. Something in me knew this wasn't random. This man wasn't guessing. Then he said, "You've been blaming yourself for something from years ago." I felt my heartbeat crawl up my throat. He didn't know it, but he had just opened a door I kept locked. I whispered, How do you know that?" He smiled gently. "The same way I know you haven't forgiven yourself." I felt exposed, not physically, spiritually. I tried to look away, but he continued, "You think God is disappointed in you, don't you?" My throat burned, because yes, that was exactly what I thought. I finally said it. "I messed up too much. I don't think he wants anything to do with me anymore." The man shook his head slowly. "Child, heaven doesn't abandon its own." I blinked hard. Why did his words feel familiar? "Listen carefully," he said. "There's something you've forgotten." I leaned in. "What?" He lifted a trembling hand. "You prayed for forgiveness, but you never accepted it." My breath caught, because, again, he was right. Then he said something that made my entire body shiver. "God answered you the first time." My eyes stung. Nobody knew about that prayer. Nobody. How do you know these things? He looked forward, not at me, and whispered, "Because I was sent to tell you." The world around me muffled, like sound itself bowed to that moment. Sent by who? I already knew the answer, but I had to hear it. He smiled again. "By the one who heard you." I felt a warmth in my chest, like something unclenching, finally releasing. But before I could speak, the bus stopped. The man stood up, slow, gentle, almost floating. "Wait, please," I said. "What's your name?" He paused at the door, turned slightly, and whispered the last thing I expected. "You already know it." The doors opened. He stepped off. I rushed to the window, but he was gone, completely gone, like he vanished into the night. The driver looked back at me. "You okay?" I nodded slowly. I think so." When I got home, something told me to check my journal. I flipped to a page I hadn't touched in years. It was the night I prayed that prayer. The night I begged God to forgive me. At the bottom of the page, I had written one sentence. "I believe you forgave me. I just don't know how to forgive myself." My heart cracked open because I realized the old man didn't tell me anything new. He told me what I had forgotten. Forgiveness wasn't waiting. It was already given. All I had to do was accept it. I wiped my eyes. For the first time in years, I felt free. Whatever that man was, an angel, a messenger, or something I'll never understand, he showed me something I desperately needed. God hadn't walked away from me. I walked away from grace. But tonight, grace found me on a bus. And if you're hearing this right now, maybe it's trying to find you too. You're not too far gone. You're not forgotten. You are forgiven.